Their tires have not been put on but to cement. This sudden solemn feast was not ordained to ride an expense. I that have been chambered here alone, barred and my guardian of anything else, I am for nothing, at an instant freed to fresh excess. Tonight is a harbinger of death for you and for me. We need to be prepared to welcome it.
Cassio loves her. I do well believe it. That she loves him. 'Tis apt and of great credit. The more, howbeit that I enjoy it not, is of a constant, loving, noble nature, and I dare think he'll prove to Desdemona a most dear husband. Now, I do love her too. Not out of absolute lust, though peradventure I stand accounted for as great a sin, that I do suspect the lusty Moor hath leapt into my seat, the thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my inwards. Nothing can or shall content my soul till I'm even with him, wife for wife. Or failing so, yet that I put the more into a jealousy so strong, judgment cannot cure.
Yonder ship, whatever ails me, our late especially, I might as well be hanged as refrain soon. Some 20 times a day, nay, not so little. By false errands, frame ways and excuses to come into her sight. I have small reason for it, and less encouragement. What invades me still, every time worse than ever. The professor herself, cruelest enemy to my face in town. At no hand can abide the sight of me as danger or ill look under my looks. I must confess, my face is bad enough, though my hard fate has thrust me out of servitude. I tumbled into the world again. She turns her blessed eye upon me now, and I'll endure all storms before I part with it.
I pity the fortunes of poor women, now in mine own unhappiness. When we have given all that we have to men, what is our requital? An ill-faced jealousy, which much resembles the mistrustfulness of an insatiate thief. That scarce believes he has all. He has stripped the true man naked and left nothing on him but the hard cord that binds him. So, are we first robbed, and then left bound by jealousy? Sure, he who finds me now, would have a great purchase. And he will gain, that builds another's ruins. Yet man, the only seed sown with envy, whom little would suffice as any creature. Whom little would suffice as any creature, in either food or pleasure. Yet 'tis known, give 10 enough. Content's not one.
I do think it is their husband's fault if wives do fall. Say that they slack their duties, or else pour our treasure in foreign laps, or else break out into peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us. Or say they strike us, or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know that their wives have senses as they do. They see and smell and have their palates adjusted for sweet and sour as husbands have. What is it they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is't frailty that thus errs? It is so too. And have not we affections, desires for sport and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well, else let them know the ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Do not speak to me, but hear what fearful words I utter. What do you say if I should let you speak? Villain, for shame, do not beg for grace. Hark, wretch, how I mean to martyr you. You know your mother means to feast on me and calls herself revenge and thinks me mad. I will grind your bones to dust. And with this blood I will make a paste, and this paste I will rear a coffin and make 2 pasties of your shameful head. And bid that shummer you unhollow down like the earth swallows her own increase. And this I shall bid her to. And this is the banquet she shall survive on.
What is he? A spirit? Lord, how he looks about. Believe me, it carries a brave form, but it is a spirit. Oh, I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble. Alas, now, work not so hard. Why will the lightning have burnt all those logs that you've enjoined to pile? Pray, set it down and rest you. When it burns, 'twill weep for having wearied you.
My father is hard study. Pray, set it down and rest you. If you sit down, I'll beg a logs the while. Pray, give me that. I'll take it to the fire.
It will become me as well as it does you, and I'll do it with much more ease, as my goodwill is to it, and yours it is against.
I have of late, wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercises. And indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. Look you here, this excellent canopy, the air, look, this brave overhanging firmament, this majestical roof fretted with gold and fire, and it appears no other thing to me than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapours. What a piece of work is a man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and movement, how express and admirable, in action how like an angel, in apprehension how like a god, the beauty of the world, the paragon of animals, and yet
Yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me. No. Nor woman neither.
No way! What the hell is going on here? Just let go!
Stop! Come not near me, sir. I shall defile you. I am that of your blood was taken from you. For your better health. Look, no more upon it, but cast it to the ground regardlessly. Let the common sewer take it from distinction. Beneath the stars upon yon meteor ever hung my fate. Amongst things corruptible, I ne'er could pluck it from him. My loathing was profit to the rest, but ne'er believed. Mine honour fell with him. And now my life. Oh, Samira, I am a stranger to your bed. Your bed was cozened on the nuptial night for which your false bride died. Forgive me. Oh, Samira. All forgive. 'Tis time to die. Winter's ashamed to live.